There is a Nashville staple closing its doors after 20 years in business. Sambuca Nashville announced on social media the Gold's restaurant and music venue is closed. They say they face challenges because of the lingering impacts of COVID and the rising cost of doing business. Ultimately, they said this created a perfect storm they just could not weather.